Hi, friends. I'm over here. I literally 3 hours ago put in a live stream in StreamYard, and it says in my YouTube upcoming today, 1:30. I went out of the house and did some shopping, and I come back, and it's gone in StreamYard. I have no idea what's going on with that. So I hope everyone finds me because they're waiting over in my other chat. In fact, hi Chu. I am going to tell these people over here. Hello, I am in a second live stream because StreamYard deleted the one that you're waiting for. So please come on over. So sorry. I just talked to text to my YouTube. That is not going to happen. I don't know what's happening. So, but I'm here. And Chu, I hope you're doing well. And you know, another thing that's happening with StreamYard, they're not even showing that you're in here. It says 0 people are in here. So, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's a message from the universe that I should not be doing this at all today. I don't know. Oh, my phone's talking at me just a little. Well, so I put my phone on silence, but I have to pay attention to it. So I'm going to just move it over a smidge in case I get a call from the hospital. So I'm Lucinda. It's Monday. It is Monday. Usually I would be doing jewelry and household and a theme on Monday. Well, I'm not doing that today. And my friends aren't finding me. I'm not doing that today. I'm going to close this and see if I can find my friends. This is really a drag what StreamYard has done. One more time, please come to new live. Sorry, y'all. Okay. So today, well, there, I found a couple people found me. Okay. So, and then they left. I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be a repeat of Friday where I'm trying to offload older stock. I'm going to have very reasonable prices, and I'm going to go fast. I can't stay on a long time. I have to prepare for just a half an hour sale tomorrow, but I have to like write everything out and price it, and you know, it's friends selling with friends, which I haven't put the thumbnail up for yet. So after this sale, I'll do that, and then I'll get that list of all the items ready. And yeah, I'm not going into the hospital to see my father today. Other family members are. And I'm pretty sure he'll be coming home tomorrow, and he'll be on hospice. So I won't be having any other sales this week. This is the only one. So that I can get invoicing and clear stuff out and, you know, set my father up on hospice. Also, it's unclear if I will be doing more than one sale a week for a short period of time. Hi, George. Welcome. How are you? If I will be having more than one sale a week, and at some point, sooner than later, I won't be having sales at all for a while. So I did post in my post section. You know, there is, if you subscribe to a channel, there's a place where we post. And I posted a little poll. And if you have a moment, go over and answer it that and give me some feedback about what you might think I should do or what might be good for you. And so that I can try to keep this business, which will become my only source of income, going while grieving. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So everything is a buy it now. I'm in the San Francisco Bay Area. That is where I ship from. Usually I would say to you that I do a 2-week build a box, and this is week 1 of that 2-week, and that I sell Mondays and Fridays. Today, I'm saying this is my only sale, and this might be week 1 and 2, or I might be able to do another sale next week, and it will be a 2-week build a box. It's unknown. I'm living in the moment. It's good practice, and it's very hard to do. So I use pirate ship. If you bid and I don't know you, I need your YouTube information. No, I don't need that. Yeah, I need your YouTube name, your real name, shipping address with zip code, and your PayPal email address. And I need that by 6 o'clock tonight in order to sell you the item. And please do me a favor, don't buy it now, an item, if you're not going to send that right away, because then someone else can't buy it. Okay. So I have a ton of stuff, and hopefully I get more people in because I have some items that only particular people would be interested in. Now, of course, you can always email me if you're watching later at my email right down there, mscwalker@att.net, to claim an item later. If you come in late, you can always put your speed on times 2 and go back and see what didn't sell and drop it in the chat and say, hey, I'm interested in that. And there we are. I'll come right back to it as long as I can find it in my pile of stuff. That's the other thing. I need the time to set my father up, but I also need the time to sort all this inventory and put it away so that in my next sales I can know where everything is and bring it out accordingly. It's a whole thing going on around here. So it's a whole thing. And I showed them before, I do have these incredible 1940s, 1950s art magazines, some of which are one of which is like girly. I think it's the one with the little girl's face. It's a trick. This is actually this is done by a famous pinup artist. And it's filled with how to draw and big pictures of pinup artists. This is how to draw heads. There's a bird one. These are fabulous. You could use them for journaling. You could use them for prints. If anyone is interested in any of these and wants to see them, let me know. I'll do a quick show. They are $14 each. Okay. They cost $1 and $2 respectively. So if anyone's interested in that as we go along, or if you're interested now, let me know. Okay, I'm going to do a buy it now of first item. And thank you all for being here. I appreciate it very much. Hi, Maritza. Hola. ¿Cómo está? Me. No bueno. So this is the lowest I can bring this at. I feel as though I'm losing money, but that's where we're at. This is a very early Italian floral, all sterling silver, made in Italy, wire filigree work, lily pen. It has 3 tiers. It has the metal stamens like a lily. You know, they have the bright orange that if you get them on your clothes, it never comes off. It's a huge one. It's beautiful. This is a patina that happens. You can absolutely use some silver polish and gently continue to remove that. I removed some, but not all of it because I like some patina. Here is the back. You can see by the pin back. It's much older. These were generally from the 50s. I'm not sure that they make them at all anymore. I believe from my memory, this is about 3 inches in diameter. So if anyone's interested in anything today, you would put in Lily Brooch magazine, $24, and it's yours. It's simple, claim it, okay? Anything that's not claimed goes back in my inventory and will hang out there for a while. I do not do recaps, so it's a now or never type of situation. I have a lot of work to do later today. Boy, oh boy. And I go through and do things very eclectically. Usually, like I say, Monday would be a theme. We would talk about it. We would talk about history, all this type of stuff. Today, I'm just clearing inventory because that's all the emotional bandwidth I got. This is a buy it now for $16. And everything is in bags for the most part. I keep everything stored very nicely. I just have to put everything I've been dealing with for the last few weeks back into its respective boxes within its bags. And some of it is going to be making an appearance on Friends Selling with Friends tomorrow. I'm on at 1:30 Pacific, which is 4:30 Eastern. It's on Janine's and those old guys channel. It's like a 6-hour, 7-hour long show with tons of people, each with half an hour slot. And we go through and bring as many items as we can in 30 minutes. Just boom, 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 numbered. And Ahmad keeps track of it. It's fast and furious. So this is $16. This is this really cool, likely late 60s. Kind of a charm bracelet, right? Just a bracelet. It's not really charms. This is a beautiful green coming up right in time for Easter. It is older plastic. Then it's got these incredible, let's just double check. Are they? Hold on. I can't tell. I usually can tell if it's glass or plastic. It has a definitive different take. I'm kind of gonna go. Hi, Anna. Happy Monday to you. I actually think they're plastic. So therefore, this is not a repop. Here's the back. I'm gonna go with 70s. Early 70s, just because it's all plastic. It's nicely articulated, and it really is those Easter egg colors. I love it. And Anna has claimed it. There is, I just want to show, it's the rollover buckle clasp. There is no maker. Anna's claimed it. I just want to show you. And I think for Easter, how beautiful. It fits me. So it would fit a 7.25. It will also fit down to about a 6.5. But Anna has claimed it. So let me put it in a bag. I'm going to have a lot of invoicing and shipping to do along with cleaning. That's why I kind of need a break. Okay, let me put that in. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate that. That's not 416. Sorry, Anna. Thank you. Let me write it down. I'm going to call it Green Eggs Easter bracelet, because that's what I see. Thank you again, Anna. And Anna, I have your info. I'm pretty dang sure. And if that is not the case, then you send me an email. But I'm pretty positive that I do have it. Okay, I'm gonna these I can't go lower than this. Oh, I really wish I could, but I can't. I mean, at this price, I'm not making a lot. Yes. Yes, Anna, I remember that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna retract that. I think I'm wrong now that I'm thinking about it a little more, and I can do it at 35 by it now, but I can't go lower than that. These, I don't know why these haven't sold yet. I really don't. They are Taxco, Mexico, sterling silver, right? I'm sure they're from the 70s. They have these plastic backs, which I'm sure were put on later. They would not originally have come with that. Right? Hiding in here, pretty worn out, is the Taxco 925. These were tested from the person I bought them from. And they're post earrings, and they're incredible. This blue is crushed sapphire. Then you have the abalone and the mother of pearl. These are so, I mean, this is what they are. I don't know what more to say. You got crushed sapphire, mother of pearl, and abalone on these beautiful sterling silver Taxco Mexico post earrings. They're a little over an inch in diameter, and they have so much color, so much sparkle. Even the mother of pearl is translucent with pinks and blues. So think about it. It looks like these are going to remain in my inventory. I've had them for a long time, and I don't know. Sometimes, you buy something and you think that other people will like it as much as you, and then they don't, and that's okay. That's okay. It all works out in the end. So some of this people have seen before. Some of this you have not seen before. And someone just came on. I dropped from 8 people to 1 person. Maybe it was those earrings. How could I go to only 1 person? Hi, Becky. How are you? Did everyone hate those earrings so much that they left? Wow. That's okay. Hey, Becky. One day, maybe we'll talk. So these are teeny tiny, these are teeny tiny glass post earrings. They are $4. They're from the 60s or 70s. They have some white in the orange. And what I have noticed is I get all freaked out that the color isn't right. But then when I go back and watch, the color is exactly as it should be. So I'm going to assume that even though I see this as this barely orange with a lot of white, that y'all are seeing that it is a kind of peachy orange with white in there. And they're just teeny tiny. Oh, Maritza has claimed them. They're really pretty. So you see that they're Maritza. You see 6. Yeah, they're, well, right, Becky, but there wasn't. So it's just, so Maritza, you see that they're orangey orange. I just want to be sure. And then I'm going to say sold to you because it's all buy it now. They're not, they're like a lustery orange glass. I just don't want you to be disappointed in the colors. $4 Maritza. And I know I have your info. Thank you so much. They're going over here. I got, y'all can see the pile over here. It's piled. I really, this week, setting my dad up and being there and loving on him and invoicing, packing, and clearing up the inventory. And I will post, good, Maritza, I will post at the end of this sale the thumbnail that was sent to me from Janine's with the Friends Selling with Friends. Promise. If not, anyone who's here and is interested in me, it'll just be a half an hour. It'll be household and jewelry. You know. Hi, Karen. How are you? Thank you for popping in. Okay. This is the lowest I can bring this at, and I'm unclear again, and I'm going to just not say this anymore. I'm unclear if I'm making any money on it at this price, but I'm just, it's okay. I think I might be making a few dollars. I'm glad you're here. It's very nice to see you. This is a probably 90s, multiple colors, mother of pearl on silver tone cuff bracelet. I've talked about this every time I've shown it. It has this kind of like stopgap cut out before it finishes around to the back on both sides. No idea why. And see, you can see it's not sterling silver, but it's absolutely beautiful. Fits my wrist with room to spare. I'm a 7.25. So this would fit up to a 7.75, which is the high end of a lady's medium. No problems. And let me know. I feel like the light, that's better. Really nice bracelet. See how much room? And it doesn't squeeze. See how loose it is on me? So it could go up to a 7.75. It's very loose on me. It's not one that squeezes shut. It is the size it is. And I don't do recaps. So you're either claiming it or you're not. And then it will go back into all my boxes and come out when I can come back out to play. Now, this is a beautiful set I've had hanging around for a long time. Like in my box from the early days of eBay when I sold on eBay vintage jewelry, costume jewelry. I brought it many a time. Ooh, these are connected. These should not be connected from the bag. What? How did that happen? See, that's what I mean. I've got to, let me put these over here for my sale tomorrow. I'm hoping to get through 40 items in 30 minutes tomorrow. Nah, wish me luck. Because you know me, I'm used to talking and explaining things. So this is a very old set. And there is no maker. I'm getting it out. I'm going to show you one piece at a time. 39. is an incredible deal for this piece. I believe this is from the very early 50s, but based on the design and the style, it could be the 30s or even earlier. But I can't, there's no maker. These are the earrings. That is black glass, white rhinestones, and a faux pearl. And these are clip-ons. The way these are constructed is with the metal wire wrapping into the metal backs. So each one of these has a metal wire wrapped and tied in to the metal. So and these work like this. So they fan out to the sides. Okay. Then it has this beautiful, like this bracelet. I mean, honestly, and here you can see the wire right there, what I'm saying. Here's the cuff. There is no scratching. There is no dead or missing stones. Honestly, this should be coming to you at about 50, but not today. And here is the necklace. Same design. It has about a 4-inch extender with the pearl drop. Here's the construction. And this beautiful black glass. I mean, if I knew a little more. Okay. So you see the clasp and how teeny tiny it is, just a little piece of copper. That says to me this is likely from the 30s, which is how it feels. And there's the wire. It's a beautiful set, ready to go. There it is. If I have the full extender, it's not tight on my neck. And then you have the bracelet and the 2 earrings. $39 for the whole set. So I dropped an earring. You would think that would be the easiest thing in the world because it's right here to pick up. But I don't see it, and this is going down. It will come back at some point in the future, this set, unless someone steps in and claims it later today. On the back of this even has 2 like kind of AB coated glass. The rest of this is not coated. I will put it aside on my desk and find the earring later. Maybe it dropped in a box. I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. If you could hit the thumbs up, I would appreciate that as well. I really hope I don't run over the earring. Oh, well, I have no idea where it went. Is gone. Y'all like my translucent on one side, solid in the middle, and lighter over here, like 80s bead earrings. I love these because I love plastic. So I decided to wear them today and show them off. Okay. This, I can't go. Can't go lower than this. And remember, any of you who've known me for a while and any of you who are new to my channel, the more chat engagement I get, the more likely it is that I will stay on and carry on. Otherwise, I just start getting bored and the sale seems boring and I give up and go away. This is a buy it now for $35. This is a very delicate 1950s. I'm thinking it was made Europe, Italy. It's got that kind of filigreed wire look while also having the etched, maybe stamped metal, but you see how thin the pieces are in here to mimic that lily. Tiny sterling silver filigree brooch that I brought at the beginning. It is sterling silver. It's very delicate. It's very my internet just did that thing. Here is the rollover clasp. Here is the back. I bought this from a seller that many of us know and love. Very reputable. Been in the business forever. I bought 3 at once, and he tested it, and it is sterling silver. Even though at this moment, and I'm not going to take a lot of time with it, I don't see. Oh, yes, I do. It is stamped. Hi, Rose. Welcome in. It is stamped 925 here on this jump ring, and possibly the maker. So it fits my wrist with a little bit of give. So I would be comfortable from a 6.5 to a 7.5 wrist size. Large ladies, small to beginning ladies, medium. It's really nice, and literally it weighs less than an ounce. And I can't go lower than 35. I wouldn't be making a panty on it. Okay. Moving right along. Let's do some bling bling. Let's do some bling bling. Oops. What is that? I really need a mod someday, y'all. Nope, can't. Have to. Today's Monday, Friday. Friday, I averaged a profit, but there were several pieces I sold at my cost. And today I have to at least make a few dollars. So this has to be 30. When I've been sitting on something for a long time, then yeah, I just want to make my money back or make something close to it, and move on and get new stock for you all. But when it's something this spectacular, I need to make a couple dollars. This is one of those that I, am always surprised. Why is it not signed? It's gorgeous. I would say, let's look at the back. I'm looking at, here's the puddling. And I'm looking at how far the pin back comes out. And let's see, the other thing I look at is a lot of times people would get these from their grandmother or otherwise and cut and then refile these to make it shorter. But this one has not done that. So this is late 60s. This is a late 60s piece. Again, here's the back. Just silver tone. And here's the beautiful 3 different colors. These dark blue. Hold on. These very, very dark blue have no AB coating. These have AB coating. These lighter blue have AB just on the top. And it's like a grape cluster, right? Patsy. There's Patsy. Hi, Patsy. How are you? Let me tell you, it is 3.5 inches long just before we move off of it, and a little over an inch at the widest point. But Patsy has claimed it. So there you go. I've got several people. Hi, Patsy. Thank you. Who are my regulars who are going to have some big boxes of a whole bunch of really lovely jewelry coming to them. Okay. Thank you, Patsy. Let me make that official. I hope everyone is doing well today. I'm holding on. And y'all are, thank you, Patsy. Y'all are my distraction for the moment. And I need that. I'm not going to be anything but a ball of stress very, very soon. So thank you for hanging out with me today and helping me to not be just a ball of stress. I need you. Thank you. This, I'm Who do you know? I'm going to see if this is lagging. There is, just to let everyone know, there's about a 40-second lag between me here on StreamYard and what's occurring over on YouTube. Terrible. Thank you, Patsy. Thank you, Becky. He's coming home maybe tomorrow or the next day on hospice, and he won't have long, and it's going to be so hard for me to do what I have to do. But there you are. Okay. Thank you all. So this is a sterling silver, blue abalone. I'm going to try to, okay, save family. And that's why I can't turn my phone off. Blue abalone pieces with this really nice swirled, like small and then large toggle ball design. Very unusual. I'll definitely give you the size. And the way the abalone is, and I can't say this with any assurity, but this deep bluer kind of color reminds me of the Taxco earrings I showed at first. It makes me wonder, and I don't know if that's also crushed sapphire. Words will work at some point. They will. And at some point they'll stop, but for now they do work. And this is sterling silver, and I am looking for you all for the 925. Again, very reputable seller. So I know it's silver, or they would not have said it was. However, once again, in the moment, I can't find the marking. So instead of waiting and having you all wait for all that, we're not going to do that. So the bottom comes down to a size 10. But the band is up a little higher. So I'd like to safely call this a 9.5. 24. It's not super exciting, but I like it, and I like its simplicity. If it's a 9.5, I'm wondering if it fits on this finger. Yep. So that gives you, sans my giant amber, that gives you a good idea of how it looks on. So it does fit that finger on me. If it doesn't sell today, I'm going to keep it. I really do like that design. Yeah, I'm going to leave it on my finger. And if someone claims it during the sale, that's fine. And if not, that's fine too. This box can go over here to be used for someone else. I have other rings. Okay. Thank you, everyone that's here. Trying my best to go fast. We do have such a big day in so many ways. I've got another family member who went in today and is sitting with my dad. So I'm safe. I'm good. He's good. Everything's okay. This is a buy it now for 23. And thank you to everyone that's lurking. I do have a lurkers lounge, and you are allowed to lurk. But if you ever want to come say hi, that would be lovely. So on this one, it's gold tone, and I can feel the pin right there. So this is mid-late 1960s. There's no maker, but it's beautiful. At least I think it is. It's got these beautiful deep baby blue rhinestones. Obviously, it's a flower. Is it a tulip, a crocus? You decide. And then these really nice inset white rhinestones all around to highlight it. And 3 leaves. And it's long. It's a long one. So if it was on my outfit and it sparkles in the sun like crazy, it's a big one. It's really pretty. It would match my eyes. It's 1, 2, 3. It's 6 rhinestones all together. Oh no, it's more than that. Patsy has claimed it, but look at that. It's 6 rhinestones with 2 little ones in the middle that are slightly darker. How cool is that, Patsy? Good for you. And it is 3¼ inches long. Good for you, Patsy. Hold on. Blue flower brooch. It is. I didn't ever see those tiny ones until just now. I have been bringing this at like $30, $35. So, good for you. Patsy, you could start a jewelry business at this point. You need any inventory? Now, the other thing, just a little housekeeping as we're going through this, is it is going to take me a good week to get everyone's things packed and invoiced. So please know I'm terribly sorry, but more than likely everything from this sale in the last 2 weeks will be going out towards the end of this week, like Friday, and then in the beginning of next week. Okay. If you have bought something in the last 2 weeks and it's sitting here and you need it much sooner, email me. Okay. Email me and say, is there any way you can invoice me, this week and get it out because I need a birthday present or something. And I will do that. Okay. Everyone else, there's just too much happening in my life. I apologize, but it's the best I can do. So running through a lot of eclectic. These I've brought so many times. They've been in my box since 2001. And nobody ever wanted to buy them. There's no maker on these, but based on what they look like and the particular colors that are used, I get a lot of D&E, Juliana, Czechoslovakian, just all that vibes. They are clip-on earrings. They're so... the orange glass. Wow. And then this dark, see, that's this, it's a kind of a signature color of this designer. Dark grass green oval rhinestones. Clear and yellowish, right? Yeah. Sorry. Let me make sure I tell you all the colors. So these are little lilac. The ones at the bottom are lilac. And this is a yellowish. I hope you don't hear my, do you all hear my open phone being on YouTube to make sure I'm not glitching, talking in the background? Because that would be really annoying. And I don't want to put my phone on silent, but I don't want to annoy you. So please let me know if you're hearing that and it's bothering you. And then even the puddling, the construction, these are, ooh, what is that? Is that anything? You know it's not. I've had these forever. If that was a name, but I'll check. No. Yeah. So I think these are from the 30s, maybe the 50s, and I think they're D&E with Czechoslovakian rhinestones and glass. They're that big. And they're actually, excuse me, meant to go up. I guess like a flower. Okay. That was enough time on those. They're one of my prized items. I've never... Oh, it's okay. I don't understand why things don't sell, but you know, not everyone is me. Not everyone is me. This is a cute little thing, y'all. It's just a thing from 1999. And, you know, I suspect a lot of people will be like, what is that crap? And someone else might be, I really like that. So, you know, I'm eclectic. And there you go. It is a PMI 1999. And this is what it is. It's a brooch with a bow and a little this is 1999, but this was a very stylized Holly Hobby type of Japanesey looking Holly Hobby girl design from the 80s. And she says, may your happiness blossom. And it's little girl. She's got flowers in her hair. She's wearing pearls. She's got a basket of purple flowers and purple flowers all around her feet. I think she'd be so sweet to give to a young girl. Or when I pulled this out, I thought maybe I should keep this and put it on my shirt. Although I wear different shirts every day, to remind me to let my happiness blossom. I don't know. Buy it now for $8. I got to tell you, this is $19.99, but the 80s are hot and heavy, and this is the 80s style. So, sorry, this is the round little girl is, so it's very kitsch, is an inch and a quarter long. And with the bow, the whole thing is about 2 inches. So it's just a little thing, but I like it. PMI, $19.99. Yep. Okay, in she goes. I'm going to see, since no one here is interested in her, she'll come to Friends Selling with Friends. I have a whole pile of stuff back there. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. If you all can, please give me a thumbs up and or subscribe. Every little bit helps me, and because I'm probably going to be absent for a while, Okay. Thank you, Patsy. I appreciate it. Okay. These are, this is 44, buy it now. These are not unheard of being found in any way, but they're not as common. The clasp, I think this is from the 30s. I will show you what I'm talking about. It is a bracelet. I needed a minute to pull myself together. So it could be the very early 50s, but it could be. But generally, so it is just a rollover clasp like this. Generally, when I see this as the connector, it says 30s to me, but it could be early 50s. Here is the back. Really well done. And here is the front. Again, we've got that beautiful deep baby blue. And then we've got this glass that is cut in and faceted just very lightly, with it's clear with this white opalescent inside of it. I don't know anything about that glass or how they made it. It is a huge piece. There are 3 of them. Prong set. You see that? See how it's clear and then it's milky. It's not from foil because this is inside on the top. Yeah. Don't know. I've never seen this before. Not in my hands personally. So, and I know it's 44, but I paid up for this, and that is what it is. I'm making a couple dollars. It fits my wrist. So 7.25 You could go down to like a 675 and it would fall like right here. If anyone knows what that glass is that has the clear and then that wash of opalescent white, I would love to say, oh, it's check glass. And, it's different. It's laid in there. It's not the same in everyone. And I would love to just say, oh, it's check glass, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm not going to say that it's check glass. It's not my understanding of check glass. So if someone knows what it is, let me know. I would love that. Thank you so much. Okay, this is going down. As long as I'll bring it in a minute. Let's do this piece. I didn't bring too much today. I didn't want to, Patsy, can't read your comment. I didn't want to bring too much because I also have to put together this other sale and I'm, just holding it together over here. This is a piece I've had sitting in a box. Now I'm down to one person. Everyone left when I showed the bracelet. Ew, and I'm almost halfway through everything. Why did everyone leave? I think either I'm doing something very wrong, YouTube or internets are kicking people out, or people are just like, I don't like any of that crap. I don't know. It's so weird. I never understand why my numbers jump around. Okay. So this is a piece I've had in a box. I've shown it a few times, but not for quite a while because, they would match my earrings, even though they're, that's interesting. And it's plastic. People surf. People do surf. And maybe someone just came on. I don't know. There's so many of us and so much is happening. And, I just carry on. Now I'm really trying to, this has been in a bag. And then there you go, because the clasp is on the extender, the hook. And then there we go. Oh, no. I may have to jump up and get that. I hope not. So this is a thermoset plastic. This is a almost 5-inch extender with this lovely little drop right here. Thank you, Rose. I usually, put a lot more thought into it and, really have a good time with all that. I just can't do it today. So it's a very well constructed chain. Hopefully I haven't missed a phone call. I'll have to check. And here is, this smacks of, let's see if it says it on the chain before I carry on. Nope, doesn't. Reminds me of like a listener piece. So this is thermoset in a kind of a moon glow pink silver tone necklace. This is enameled over the silver pink tones right here. And you see this? There's a lighter pink and a darker pink. But because it's that thermoset and that moon glow, it changes colors depending on the light. But all this metal is enameled pink over top. Here is this is about 2 inches. And this is the side that the tiny little early 1950s hook is on. The construction is really well done. And see what I'm saying? How it matches my earrings in its own way, and they're both plastic. And since I like plastics. So with the extender having about an inch more to go, it fits right here. So that's about 14 inches with the extender down all the way. It would be about 16 inches, 15 to 16. And again, it's that pastel coming right up into Easter. Beautiful, soft moon glow thermoset pink. Okay. I've had this for a long, long time. And this type of thermoset moon glow is very desirable. And again, I'm surprised. I'll give you the total measurement. I'm surprised it doesn't have a maker. So back in the 50s, very commonly, you would buy the necklace, earrings, and bracelet in a set. And one of those pieces would have the maker. And so if you don't have the full set, then you don't know. Unless you go through and read all your costume jewelry books and, and in my mind, what keeps ticking is listener. That is like a memory I have. 14 plus that. So altogether, if you went all the way to the end of the extender, it's like 20 inches. So at the most, it would, like I say, come to right about here, right at the top of your sternum bone. Okay. Last call. Don't do recall. I don't do recalls either. But I definitely don't do recaps. It's a beautiful, beautiful costume jewelry necklace. Mystery to me why it doesn't want to sell. Okay. Okay, where are we going next? Like I said, I just put a bunch of stuff I've had hanging around. Just grabbed it up and moving. Rose, that was a really nice thing to say. Again, I want to say thank you. This is a buy it now of $8. $8. Like I said, I'm across the board in my inventory. I wish I could do what I'm doing tomorrow, a friend selling with friends, where I bring my, mostly lower priced item, put together like a ton of lots, but I can't do that on friend selling with friends because we move so fast. And just do this bag is $5. This bag is $8. This is $1. But have everyone buy all of those items so it made my time worthwhile, and clear out a bunch of stuff that, in order to make a profit or at least not lose money. But there you are. So these are older Chico's post back earrings. These are all just, I cannot tell you for sure if these are real stones or just beads, because I don't know. Okay, I don't have a presidium. I know Chico's is known. I mean, like that glass, that's a bead. I mean, that green, that's a bead. But could that be a piece of turquoise? Could that be? I mean, it is a stone. Lapis, I don't know. I don't know. What I know is that Chico's has a following from a lot of people as a higher quality, and that's about all I know about them. They are posts. They're just teeny tiny, dainty little things. I think they're attractive. It's not a brand I normally spend a lot of time in, but that's what they are. They're probably 3/4 of an inch long. And yes, there is 2 of them. Slightly different. Where is that? Whoa. Hold on. This one has orange and white and blue, and this one, and it's not that things are missing, it's just that they're a little different, like a bohemian. Okay, like a bohemian style. Boom, $8 if you're interested. Oh, Patsy, my cursor was covering you up, Patsy. Okay, I was just gonna put them down. Chico's post. Thank you, Patsy. Let me put in the sold for you. I think they're sweet. So I'm glad you agree. Oh my good Lord. What is it? I'm typing in one place and it jumps out and does something else. Thank you, Patsy. I'm going over here to go. You have jewelry coming and more critters for your zoo, is my understanding. Which someday I still want to hear about this zoo. I want to know what the zoo is that you have, Patsy. Okay. I want a zoo, except I don't. If I stay living up at my homestead in the middle of nowhere in Mendocino County, the bears would eat live animal zoo. I mean, they would eat the chickens. So I would prefer to not watch that happen. Okay. I prefer to not watch that. That's why I don't have chickens. I get eggs from my neighbors. I'm like, if you all want to attract the bears every night, thank you. Thank you, Rose. If you all want to attract the bears all day and every night, and you want to keep buying chickens and having your chicken coops destroyed and the bears eating them up, be my guest. If you want to have compost piles to amend your gardens and have bears digging through them every night and mountain lions, be my guest. But I'm not doing it. I'll just come buy some eggs from you. I'll come grab some compost when I make my spring garden. No, not anymore. When the land was first bought in the late 70s, there was maybe 1 or 2 bears in the whole valley. But with all the wildfires in the mid 2000s, they pushed them over towards the coast to us. So they're there year round now. So I brought this a while back. And then I was like, I'm taking it to a jewelry store along with something else because I'm sure these are real. This is electroplated gold bangle. And these little chips are man-made sapphire and cubic zirconia chips. So, this probably cost what? $50 new, maybe $60, maybe more. And it's in this cool oval shape. Yeah, I took it to a jeweler to have them confirm that because I've had this in my box forever. And I knew that these were real one way or another. I knew that this was gold because look at how well they bothered to make this. They put a lot of effort into it. So finally, I was like, well, I'm just going to take it to a jeweler then. And I did. And, while they were an artisan jeweler and not very impressed, they confirmed that I was correct. So $19. I've been bringing this at $30, $35 because it's worth that. So $19 is a steal. If I take this ring off, because it has such a high top, it goes on me no problem. And look how pretty and dainty in this nice oval style. So it fits a 7.25. If you had more slender fingers, it would fit probably a 7.5, ladies. See all the shimmer from the man-made stones? Which, by the way, more than half of the stones out there these days are laboratory made. It's just the way it is, So, that's that piece, $19. Never brought it this low. Won't be bringing it that low again. So, if you change your mind, you know where to find me over the next few days. I'm going to put it in a bag and put it away. Woo, I do. I have like 4 hours of sorting my inventory back into all its boxes. And 2 hours of putting together my friend selling with friends tomorrow. And kudos. What else? Thank you all for being here. I so appreciate you. I so appreciate you. And I know I'm going fast. Forgive me. A lot of people like fast, furious sales. I like to go slower and interact with you all more, but I don't have the luxury right now. So I thank you for hanging in there with me. Okay. I love this. Another one of those pieces, like, why isn't it selling? What's going on? Don't know. But we'll try it again. And if you can hit the thumbs up. And the more comments I get too, the more that YouTube likes me. I don't understand these things. And, I personally don't care. The only reason I care is because this is going to be my income really soon. And currently, I make enough to buy groceries, and that's it. And that's not enough. So I've been working really hard in just the few months of 2025 to build this up. And now I'm facing what I'm facing. It's going to really drop things off. So any little bit helps me, y'all. Any little bit helps me. There is no maker on this piece. I'm pretty sure it's from, well, okay. The caveat based on the clasp is this could very well be the 50s. It could also be the 70s because of its theme. I do not know. There is no maker. It has a very small extender, if you will. I mean, that's probably barely 2 inches, if 2 inches. And then let me put it on my dolly. It is this beautiful twisted mesh with a tassel that sparkles like crazy. See, this could be 50s, could be 60s, and it could be 70s disco ball. I mean, without a maker, I have no idea. It's that mesh like Whiting and Davis, but it doesn't say that anywhere. And Whiting and Davis did make jewelry in the 60s. They threw their hat in the ring for about 10 years, but there's no sign. it comes down, it has this piece here, and then the tassel. Let me take it off. Oh, George, no, it's not all jewelry. On Friends Selling with Friends, they have, I think it's usually about 8. It's more than that. Let's go with 10 different resellers, and each reseller brings whatever they bring, and usually what they specialize in. Type in Friends Selling with Friends on YouTube if you want, and through really fast. One that was on 2 weeks ago and even a month ago, and you'll get an example. But it's not, for me, I'm bringing jewelry and household. But people bring everything, sunglasses, you name it, it's there. Okay, they bring items for $1, $5, $20, 10. I mean, it's just really, it's everything you can think of. So I love this piece. The glitter and sparkle, just, it reminds me of the disco era. What can I say? Here it is on. It's perfect. It comes right down to the end of my sternum, beginning of my rib cage. It's super fun. This is not the right earrings, but if you're going out and you're wearing a little dress, it's perfect. If you're going to go to a disco party, if you're going to go to a flapper-esque, you name it, $25. It's gorgeous. And coming down to right here means it's about 22 to 24 inches long. And it twists. It's supposed to down here. And this is on one side, and then it's on the opposite side in here. Yeah. Okay, that's what's happening with that. I'm going to put it down. George, how's the weather where you are? It's about 64 degrees here with a little bit of muggy clouds. And for the Bay Area, that's springtime. Okay, let's see. I have such an eclectic thing. Okay, let's do this. Let's get rid of that. I cannot tell you. The lag is more like a minute. It's very strange to me. StreamYard has been doing a lot of that kind of stuff lately. Okay. This is just a sweet little thing. I like it. But it's, it's a little butterfly with a tiny piece of tiger's eye, gold tone, stick pin. These were so popular in the 70s that it is my belief that this is from the 70s. So, it's that where the tight pin goes into the little rubber insert. And the way that I and all my friends wore these in the 70s was, you just put it through your shirt because the pin is so sharp. And then the little, hold on, I don't want to lose that. So it goes right through like that. There's the butterfly. If I could make it right. And then this is on the inside of your shirt or your jacket. And these pins were sharp enough that they went through everyone's jean jackets. And so, and they were very inexpensive then. Can't answer that. These were generally around like $10 or $12. And so my friends and I would have a collection of like, say, 3 to 5 of these all in a row at different heights on our jean jackets. And it was just something we did and we wore. So it's just a tiny little thing for $7. Okay. And since no one seems to want it here, yeah, I may very well just do jewelry tomorrow. And the household things I've had sitting around, a lot of it I can keep and bring to other sales with all of you. And some of it I've had sitting around because I won't sell it to all of you. Because it's just not quite the style I go for. So I can do something else with it. But I think that butterfly is going over tomorrow. Sorry, talking a lot makes me thirsty. I don't know why. That was my vet just calling me, which makes no sense. I just talked to them this morning and everything was clear. And, you know, I don't like this vet for my dog and cat. I need to get a different one because they are becoming extraordinarily difficult. There you go, George. They're becoming extraordinarily difficult to deal with. All it is my dog needs an injection of this stuff. I forgot the name of it, but it's for arthritis in pets, and it is like a miracle. It costs, I think, $70 a month. I only have my dogs done every 6 weeks, and you know, his back legs be shaking and he doesn't want to go up the stairs, and jumping into the car. It's all just like, you know, hard for him. He gets this shot and it's like he's 3 years old. So that's all we're doing. So I don't know what they need to keep calling me about when we already have an appointment. Oh, George, with the butterflies, those were spectacular, right? The butterflies. I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about. Those are gone. Those are gone. And those were one of those items where I had a really hard time getting off of it because they're so cool. Yeah. And then I was supposed to send the orange one to my good friend Karen, and I didn't make a note of it, so I sent them both to Susan, and then Susan had to send it to Karen, which was just my fault entirely. My fault entirely. I felt really bad about that, and I said, well, you know, bill me for the postage, do something, I don't know. Now, why is this bag there? What the heck was going on with that bag? Okay. This is an onyx solid brass bracelet from the 70s. It's solid. So starting in the late 80s, 90s, they made these hollow to save money. This is a solid one. It is vintage. It is pieces of onyx. It's a nice large one, $17. If any of you have been, they were never used, George. Nope, they were never used. And they were starched and pressed and everything. And I'm going to be stocking up on items like that over the next couple of weeks for in the future. So this is, I've been bringing this at 28 and 25. The green malachite one that would have gone with this sold a while back. So now I'm just left with the onyx. It's a really great example of what we used to get for our money. Yeah. This probably would have cost about $30 new back then. And it is brass. Almost, actually, in smelling it, it's like a brass copper. So, yeah. And it fits on my wrist, no problem. So it would fit up to a 7.5 ladies medium. And it's about an inch across. Think about it. Don't do recaps. All of this stock that doesn't sell today, with the exception of what I'm putting back there for tomorrow on Friends Selling with Friends, probably won't come out again for a long time because I'm going to get new stock and let this stock rest because I've brought it too many times and it needs to rest, needs to marinate, if you will. Yes, George, I'll be finding more items like that. Fingers crossed. I found several stores that have the type of things that we all like at usually decent prices where I can double my money but still bring you a good deal. Because it's important to me that I'm still bringing my friends a good deal, but that I also am making a living. And I found several places where I can do that now. So, okay, this is a buy it now for... Oh, let's get rid of the old one. I'm sorry. Started talking about butterfly towels from the 60s, early 70s, and totally, yeah. So this is from the 70s. I think the bale, well, it's very worn, and it's a little fancier. Might even be a little bit of sterling. So I'll go with that's original. This is a large enameled blue pendant. It's an artisan piece. This is the front. Well, don't do that. This is one side. And it's about 2 inches in diameter. And this, and it's a little bit heavy. This is the other side. So you kind of have a choice of which side you want to wear. They're both blue and white. The other side has the greens and blacks, light blues and whites, whereas this side only has the kind of blue, gray, and white, almost in like a spider web pattern if you want. And see how large it is? Yeah. And it, well, George is in. George, hello, George. And it does have the bail, so it just needs a chain. And it's fairly wide for that. Well, George, it's George's. And it's blue, George. 70s, and it's blue, right? Thank you, George. I'm so sorry. I'm going to be here. Please talk amongst yourself. I have to answer this. Hello? 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 I can't hear you, and I'm in the middle of something. Are you here? I can't hear you. Bye. Please leave me a message. No idea. No idea. Didn't I put myself on mute? Oh, you could still hear me on YouTube. Oh, well. The reality is I'll do that next time, George. But there was nobody there anyway. So, and it looked like a hospital number. So, and now they hung up already. Okay. Okay. One more time, y'all. Good Lord. Hello? Hello, are you there? Don't call me again if you're not there. I don't have time for this. Yeah, so stop calling me if you're not actually going to talk to me. I'm here. I don't have a clue what these idiots are doing. I mean, nobody's. No, it can't be the hospital because they're like speed dialing 100 people, and the first one who picks up is who they annoy, right? And clearly, 3 times in a row, I have not been the first person. So, won't be answering that number again. I'm glad I muted myself this time. I think I did, George. I hope I did, because I had not really bad, but some choice words. It's like, I really don't have time for you people. Come on. Just go away. I was not on mute for YouTube, Rose. Whoa. Well, I hope I didn't say anything. Not muted? I muted my computer and I turned off YouTube. I like literally shut it on my phone. Oh, well. Look at that. I highlighted Becky. Hey, y'all, if you don't know Becky's, hi, Jason, honey. How are you? If you all don't know Becky's Vintage and More, she's a good friend of mine. I've known her, for over a year. We talk on the phone. Go give her a follow, please. And Jason. If you don't know Jason Adams and you want to know about vintage jewelry, lucite bags, Victorian buttons, I can't even tell you all the things that you would want to know about that you don't even know that you want to know about. Go subscribe to Jason. And I'm not kidding. If you haven't figured out Jason yet, go find him after. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Leave after I'm done. But then go find Jason. There you go. See, George? Yeah. Okay. So, Jason, I'm doing an all buy it now. This is my only show this week. My dad's coming home from the hospital on hospice. So, I'm doing a quick show. Okay. This is a buy it now 17. This is made in China. Is it modern 2000s? I don't know, because these scarab type stone bracelets have been being made in China for a long time. So there's no way for me to tell you if this is a piece from this century or the 60s or the 50s. I cannot tell you. Thank you, Jason. We appreciate the prayers and we need them. Thank you very much. I'm just holding it together right now, and you know exactly what that's like, my friend. I pray for you all the time as well. So this is like a jadeite green. It kind of oxblood. Probably a jasper would be my assumption. A black, They're all stones. The orange, I do not know what stone that orange is. No, I don't. Could this be, could be a lapis, an onyx possibly, and like another jasper. And now they are stones, and I'm saying the names of these as if they are the actual stones. But caveat, it's a buy it now at 17 because I don't have a presidium. This is not anywhere, it's gold tone. It's not gold. So I cannot tell you 100% that those are real stones. I can tell you I think they are, and they would be a cheaper variety and just a small slice of them. I don't think they're dyed. They don't look dyed to me. They look like small slices of the real stone. So I'm not going to mislead you in that. And this to me is a very unisex, and they always have been. In fact, to me, this is kind of more masculine than feminine. So that's the one side. Here is that. And then it's just got that fold over. See, in this, you see the fold over little clasp and how small it is? To me, that says earlier than the 2000s. Like the 80s, 70s. But I can't tell you for sure. Here's the back. I still like it a lot. It feels good. And Nightmar's favorite word that I use, it's articulated. One of my favorite things about jewelry is movement, along with loving plastic. That's just me. So, the phone, I'm gonna give up. So it fits on my wrist with a little bit of play, but not much. So $7.25, $17. And it is really pretty. It's a rainbow of colors. 17. And I don't do recaps. So where's my 17? There it is. Let's get rid of that. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for lurking. Thank you all for popping in and saying hello. Do I have an actual person calling? Nope. This house gets more scam phone calls than anything else. And if my father was home, he'd be standing over the machine waiting to see if it was someone, so he should pick up. My parents did that my whole life, and I would know as I was talking. So I would just say, Mom, pick up the phone when I called. Because I knew they were just standing there. So I'm like, pick up the phone. It's your daughter. It's safe. Oh, my Lord. Okay. I'm going to do, I don't have that many items left, and I'm getting down to kind of the less expensive, more just entertaining angels, more just, stuff that I've had around that I got in lots or whatever. Doesn't mean that it's not fun. Doesn't mean it's not something that someone would want. It just means it's my, a little lower end than I would bring a lot. So, oh, I'm so sorry. This is just a little bar pin or scarf pin. I'm based on the fact that this is all stamped out metal with faux pearls, but an actual jet black. Now, wait a minute. Let's remove that word. Black glass, faceted. I do that all the time. I'm thinking this is from the late 70s. It's a very sweet little pin. It'd be lovely on your scarf. It'd be lovely on a hat. It's just a simple little thing. It is about 2.5 inches long. Here is the back. Does the pin back come out? Well, the pin back comes out just slightly. So, therefore, okay, very late 60s. I just really, so for me, I just love the black glass. So there you are. I actually picked up a couple black glass Victorian buttons the other day. Just 2, but oh my Lord, they're so gorgeous. So I'll put this down and move on. But those buttons, and if there's anyone here who's really interested and who doesn't want to wait until some nebulous time that I come back on, and this is like your jam, this is something you collect, this is something you want to make big enough for you, you want to display on the wall, you want it whatever, just covet. I have 2 Victorian bustle skirts that are like this wide, okay? They're over 100 years old, and one lace with one tiny hole because it's so old, Victorian mourning scarf. Okay, so if anyone was really interested, I would bring them and show them, but I don't want to just show them to be entertaining. It would be that you're interested. Okay, and thank you for understanding that. Otherwise, they will come to a show near you as soon. That's what I got. Okay. Jason, how are you today? How's the weather? Is it like sub-zero temperatures? It must be. It has been for so long, I can't even imagine it being warm in any way. Okay, these, I feel, while I like them, I do like them, I feel iffy about them. So, and what does that mean? It means that these came in a lot, right? A lot of things. There was a whole bunch of things that I bought at once. These are green rhinestones. These are blue, like thermoset style. Hold on. No, they're not. They're blue glass. Excuse me. It's translucent blue glass, almost like a moon glow look. Really pretty. That's why I was thinking they were plastic. I haven't picked them up in a long time. With a faux pearl, post back earrings. The rhinestones are glass. They're really pretty. Okay. Here is the construction. Here is the back. And, you know, just because it has this plastic thing on the post back, a lot of resellers, the post backs are missing. So they throw those on because that's what they sell today. But they have no maker, and I kind of, oh, well, that's an idea, Becky. That's not a bad idea at all. These are either from like the 90s or they're a complete repop. Because there's just something, I mean, they're nothing to write home about. They're nothing to scream about. but they are glass and they are pretty, and they're $6. And they're, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch in diameter. They are really, really pretty. Don't get me wrong. And I know that I have some friends who would really like to own these. So, but they are not strictly the type of vintage costume jewelry that I would normally bring to you. So, just needed to say that. Okay. Thank you for looking, friends. I appreciate it. Yeah, Becky, I might reach out to Angie, but I probably will just post it on my channel in a theme sale on Mondays when I get back to doing that, if nobody's interested today. Because that stuff does sell for me on a regular basis. This has a hang tag. Okay, this is I hope you all can read that and understand it. Sorry. That's the state of my brain. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to read the hang tag first. This is a vintage, really nice bracelet. Okay. Sorry. Usually I do, Fridays I do show and tell, and Mondays I do a theme, and I talk about this and take my time. Carla. Good Lord. Carla. And I can't read the rest. I'm really sorry. I'll show it to you, even though that's not going to do you a lot of good. But I do know that Carla is a fine vintage jewelry maker. I've researched this. And it says a bunch of stuff at the bottom. I just can't read it. So here's the bracelet. These are opals. Can I tell you? Sorry. Can I tell you if they are? I hope you're seeing the opals. Let's move the light. There you go. Can I tell you if they're like doublets or triplets? I can't. Oh, shoot. I will call him back in a minute. That's my dad. I'm almost done with the sale. That one just tangled up. So it's just, here's the back. And so what I'm going to tell you is, no, these are not doublets or triplets opals. That is just straight opal. Because if anyone knows what I'm talking about, doublets or triplets, there would be foil in here to make it have more sparkle. And they started doing that in the 70s, I believe, because opal was so popular. And in order to make it cheaper and more people be able to have opal, they started putting foil and making it. It was opal, but it had more shine because they added the foil. So this is straight opal with this little design in between. Buy it now for $30 is a very good price. Look up Carla. And when you find another long name, Carla something, vintage opal bracelet, you'll have her. It's a really nice construction, the way they inset the opals with the open back and this metal wrapping right there around each one. So, oh God, my dad is probably telling me he needs a baseball cap because the light is too bright in his eyes, or God only knows. He's an interesting dude. So I'm trying to do two things. And this has one, there you go. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of opal. So I would say this is from the 60s. It's very dainty. It's got its hang tag. It fits my wrist with that little bit of play. So this would, since I'm a 7.25, this would fit up to a 7.5. Ladies, medium. Look it up. Get back to me by the end of today, please, because I have so very much that I must do the rest of today and in general. Because otherwise, like I said, all this inventory that I'm putting away is going to go stocked away, and I'm going to have all new inventory when I come back, and all of this is going to hide away for a while. Okay. 1, 2. I'm going to do two more pieces, and then I'm going to call it. I appreciate everyone that's been here today and been looking and hanging out with me, purchasing, giving me a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. But now that my dad has called me, I need to see what's going on with him. Okay. So this is a buy it now for 17. It is this is the one piece that I always forget if it's Trifari or Sarah. It's Sarah Coventry. Yes. It's a little hard to read for some reason. Don't ask me why. It is from the early 70s. It is both a pendant and a brooch. There's the Sarah Coventry. And it is this beautiful kind of like cornflower thistle, and that orange in there is in fact glass. It's orange glass in the center of the flower. It is not plastic, and I was really surprised by that when I knocked my teeth against it to discover that this orange is glass. And then the metal comes up through the glass. It is a beautiful, beautiful piece, and it would hang if you put on a pendant just like this. And it's quite wide. And then the way they have it as a pin, it's kind of sideways. Gold tone, certainly not gold. And yes, at its longest, it is 3 inches long. It's a really nice piece. I can't go lower than 17. It's really nice, and I wish there was a way that I could make you see or feel that this orange is glass. It's very well made. Look how big it is in my hand. 17. Okay. Okay, this is my last piece of the sale. I thank everyone for being here. This is the most expensive piece that I have brought today. Good way to end my sale. This is I know this is expensive, but I bid on this just like finding the other one. And these cost a lot because they're really desirable to those who have a collection of this type of jewelry. This is a light blue rhinestone with that beautiful, lovely cut cobalt blue pieces. Huge. Look how big they are. They're so pretty. I mean, this is like the ocean. And it really reminds me of royalty. I mean, let's get honest. So again, then look how big and the quality of these stones. Yep, it's got it going on. Now, so you see this thin little joiner for the clasp? And over here, and then this. And look, they even put white. Wait a minute. Let's don't. Nope. That's metal. It's just a thin little fold over clasp, but onto this thin triangular. So when I see that, to me, that screams late 30s, just like the other one when it has this kind of odd metal square or hexagonal in the clasp. And that is just my take on it. Here's the back. Oh, sorry. And I realize that both of the bracelets are a higher price. And there's something, when I bought them, I knew this is something that I'm going to be sitting on for a while. And that's okay. If I brought either one of them for less than I've brought today, I wouldn't be making a cent. As it is, I'm not doubling my money. I'm making a few dollars. Beautiful. So you have to be a serious, this is one of those pieces where you are, you can keep looking around for the deal. You'll find it eventually. I know you will. You guys are good at that. But this is for your serious collector of the beautiful rhinestones, of which, there's a more limited amount of the high quality in the earlier stuff. There's a ton of brooches out there, from the 60s with, rhinestones thrown together, but not this quality of that blue glass and all the rest of it. It fits my wrist quite nicely. So 7.25 to a 7.5. And it's pretty enough I could keep it and wear it. Okay. Well, I've only got 2 people, and that's okay because this was a very high item at the end to close with, and I know that, and that's okay. I can't only bring items under 20. Some of my items are worth more than that, and that's just what I need to ask for them. So I want to say, let's remove that. I want to say thank you so very much to all of you who were here today. Thank you to all of you who talked with me, who are sending prayers and good thoughts. There's my dad. Thank you to everyone who purchased. Again, I will be on a sale tomorrow for half an hour. I will post the thumbnail after this. I am not having a sale Friday. I will be invoicing and packing and shipping over the next 7 days or so. And other than the sale tomorrow for half an hour, it's going to be catch as catch can because it's very up in the air what's going to be happening and how soon in this house. So I hope all of you have a blessed, peaceful, safe, and happy week. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you soon. Okay? Any of you who know me and want to reach out, feel free. If I can't answer the phone, it's not personal. It just means I can't right then. But I appreciate all the support. Love you. See everyone later.